If you haven't seen this show, let me tell you about it, because it was bonkers. It was like my introduction to how bonkers anime can be. It had lots of explosions, magic, and ghost talking dolls for some reason. The premise was very simple. This guy was living with all these girls, and they tease you over and over and over with, will they, won't they, which one will he end up with? And funny enough, none of the fantasy stuff had anything to do with the basic premise. So back when he was a little boy, he makes this promise with his best friend that they will go to this one specific college together, because when grown-ups do that, they end up happily ever after. But then years pass and he no longer remembers who was this girl, her face, her name, nothing. He only has this one very specific blurry memory, and he is obsessed with getting into this college that's super hard and finding the promised girl. And the show teases you over and over with which one is the promised girl. It was years before I found out how it ends, and of course it was bonkers like the rest of it. Spoiler alert, plot twist, turns out none of them are. Or all of them are, because his memory is all distorted, which is a very realistic thing that happens, but it's also frustrating. There were like 3 or 4 different girls that he made a promise to, and he mixed them all in his head. One of them was a doll, and another one was 2 years old. So I drew this in the way I imagine it, because I needed closure.